I'm going to switch quickly, say one more thing, and I'm going to stop. If you have a question. Recently, within the past 2-3 days, especially around Christmas, you saw on the news something. And I'm not saying this to be controversial or cause an issue of any sort. I'm not doing that at all. But of course, for most of the Christians here in the United States, the biggest and the most prominent group are the Roman Catholics. Okay? And you'll see, usually, anything to do with a Christian holiday, it'll have something in some way incorporated with the Roman Catholic Church. No problem. Again, we were together for 1,000 years. That's a long time. What I'm getting at is they're showing the new Pope, Francis I, C-I-S. My wife always wants me to be sure I say that. Francis, male Francis is F-R-A-N-C-I-S. Female is F-R-A-N-C-E-S. Anyway, they're showing over and over a contrast between the former Pope and the new Pope. And what are they saying? They show the old Pope last year with his very, very fancy regalia chair and with his fancy robes and all of that. And then they show Francis this year in his simple white vestment or costume, or whatever you want to call it, and talking about how simple he is and how much people like him. And that's okay, that's good, but I want to say something. And maybe I'm stepping in it, and I apologize, and if I'm upsetting anybody, I apologize. What about us? Look, I don't come out with simple vestments or a business suit. I come out, you know how much these things cost? If anybody's interested, $1,500 and up. Now, could we not take all of this money? This iconostasis back then cost $125,000 without the icons on it. The mosaics in the back were donated at a cost of approximately $375,000. Over $120,000 just for that. Why am I saying this? People, there's nothing wrong with bringing the best that we have, the most expensive, the most precious, the most significant thing that we have, to bring it to God and share it so that everyone can be awed. Okay, everybody can be moved. Everybody can understand how much we love this God and how much we want to give back to this God. There's nothing wrong with this. And I hope we don't start being defensive in situations like that. There's nothing wrong with wearing the best I can wear, bringing the best I can bring. I don't have to bring Gucci necessarily, or if that's the only thing I'm wanting to bring, then I need to understand this is not what God wants. But at the same time, if all I have is an old pair of jeans and an old shirt, and if that's the best that I have, then let me put it on and come. But if I'm wanting just to be casual, to wear my pajamas and come to church with my Starbucks in my hand, then what are we doing? So, respectfully, I say to all of these news people that are trying to play up, and he's a very, Francis Pope Francis is a very obviously honorable and saintly man. But don't go criticizing all of the rites and the rituals that the Roman Catholic Church has been using for 2,000 years also. Because they have so much rich tradition, just like we do. And just like we should use this tradition to enhance our worship of God. Not bring it down, enhance it, bring it up. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. Not show off. Not point, hey, you see that? That's mine. You see that? I did that. We're not saying that. What we are saying is we want to do this to enhance our worship and our belief and our understanding and our dedication to this God. That's what all of that is. I had to say that because it's been burning inside of me and bothering me for these past few days that I've been seeing it. Because I really think they're giving the Romans a bad rap, and they don't deserve that. Anyway, questions?